Hello. Oh, shoot, that's a little loud. Okay, there we go. Let me turn up my game audio. Make sure on my settings. Oops, hang on. I'm just gonna turn that to the max. I'm gonna get a drink of water. What's up, chat? Hello, Moon Hunter. It has been a decent amount of time since I've gone live. I don't actually know. Let me set it to today. There we go. Okay, anyways, the theme for this week's Build Battle competition is weather, which I'm really excited for to see what everyone's building. But I have a good idea, and my idea is a tornado. I really want to do like a tornado with like glass and stuff, and I already made like a little small model. So there's like, this is like where the destruction started, where the tornado touched down, and then here's like a little path of all where like the tornado was going. So I'm going to build that, and then like the dirt and the grass is all like ruined and messed up. Oh gosh, I'm coughing a lot. But yeah, that's my idea. And then I think I'm gonna add a bunch of nice clouds up here, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the rain. I think I might do glass panes for the rain. I think that would look nice. And then I think I'm gonna do like kind of country type. So there's gonna be a bunch of farmlands, just open fields, nothing much. I don't want to do a town again. I think I don't ever want to do a town again, cause that was kind of tricky. I only made 2 houses. So what do you mean by weather? You can do like rain, like any kind of, you could do like a natural disaster. You could do like sandstorm. So like any type of weather, acid rain, I guess, normal rain, tornadoes, hurricanes, that type of weather, or maybe just something chill, like a clear sky. Just, I don't know. Kind of left everyone empty, and I just said weather. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna work. I don't know how I want to do the tornado. I don't know how tall I want to do it either, or how thick I want to do it. I might want to make the little destruction area bigger, but I don't know what I want to do. First, I do know, I'm gonna get my block palette I was using. I want to finish this off. So let me get all the blocks. Okay, I'm going to make this little destruction line a bit better. So like kind of starting from here, should be kind of like a little basic destruction. And then it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. That's what I'm kind of going for. And I think this is so much better of an idea to do it up off the ground instead of kind of on the ground. There we go. I don't know how good this will work. I might need to pull up like reference image of actual things, but I think it might need to be getting a bit bigger around this area. I'm kind of like going up around the ground. I don't know, I don't build so much. There we go. Maybe open it up like that. Yeah. Shoot. Nope, shoot. I'm definitely coughing a lot today. I think that looks good. It's kind of like a tail. Like it's a fox or something. I might make this kind of like deeper down into the ground. Kind of like that. Why is this kind of tricky? We're gonna do like that, and then add bedrock here. I'm gonna have to fix this up a ton. Actually, a bit much fix, but it's still not half bad. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna do /clear, and then for the tornado height, I'm gonna try to get a good height. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do a bit taller. I don't want to make it too tall though. Maybe just 2 blocks taller? Like that? That doesn't look too tall. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna get a bunch of gray blocks, and then I'm gonna make some clouds. So it's definitely gonna be funnel clouds, kind of like around this. It's definitely gonna be clouds here. But keep adding some clouds. Like maybe it'll be a cloud here. And then a nice big cloud going around here. Maybe like another cloud. And they kind of expand out. Maybe I'll take some of this wool to make them kind of different colors. See, that's like some clouds. And just some spam, and then I'm gonna add like glass around this too. I'm just kind of hoping a lot of this comes together at like the end. Like so, and then that'll be kind of where the tornadoes can start forming. I'm gonna do a bunch of blue glass. I think that's a pretty decent start, and then let me add some of the blue glass. I might add some wool around there too. Just kind of something like so. And then I'll kind of, and that'll be like so. It kind of looks goofy, but it might work. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the blue glass all around this, because I think glass would work the best. So they have a like nice little shading, so it gets darker in like the middle. Kind of just doing a good amount of spamming too. Do some light glass. Yikes. Okay, maybe that didn't come together so much. Actually, let me remove some of this. Maybe definitely a lot of hope coming in. So hopefully see it get better. Just gonna kinda, I don't want that to be so much. And then it'll get kinda bigger and bigger we go up. it's looking a bit goofy. But I also gotta remember it is gonna be nighttime too. Set it to night, so we'll see. Locked in right now, spamming all this glass. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna add some more like some wool kind of areas. Give it so it's not all glass and stuff. But not too much wool. Yes, that makes it so much better. And then there'll be maybe some blocks kind of flying in the air with it. Ooh, it's kind of glass. There we go. That definitely makes it so much better. And then this top part needs to be bigger too. Go. That's definitely so much better than what I had originally. Yeah, I like that so much more. And now that it's getting kind of nighttime, it definitely helps to be able to see what it's going to look like at night. I'm just kind of filling it up with some blocks. That definitely helps it out. Okay, it kind of seems like a blob up there, so, whoops. I'm going to set it back to J. And then I'm going to kind of fix up that blob by adding more down here. And I can also make it some light glass too. Yeah, I think it's coming together for sure. It's definitely not the best, but I can make it better. I have an idea. I'm gonna do this. And kind of go out. Actually, what I could have done is I could have just built it. Let me go down here. I could have done like the wool to do it. And just kind of like replaced the wool because it's easy to see. Nope, I'm just gonna stick with what I have. I'm not gonna restart. It's already been 20 minutes. I don't want to spend too much time on the tornado. I want to do a lot more on everything else. Okay, so my other idea is, I don't want to make it too far out, but I'm gonna add a bunch of like little swooshes around. Kind of like that to symbolize like it's really, really turning and stuff. This one's gonna be going a bit. that gives it a bunch more characteristics. And we're gonna do the same thing kind of around here. Like so. Maybe one more. And then I'm going to kind of replace it all with some glass. There we go. That definitely makes it way, way better. Okay, I'm going to replace a lot of this with glass. So I'm going to do that. Kind of make it like so. There we go. Okay, that's nice. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing right here. There we go, and then we can kind of do this. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I think it's looking so much better. You can't really tell that it's there because it kind of blends in, but it definitely adds more to it, I feel like. Okay, so then let's add this one. There we go, sweet. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, I think, oh shoot. I think I'm gonna move that. And do it like that. Yeah, perfect. And then we have our last one right here. Okay. I think that definitely makes it better. I don't like how these are like kind of even, so I'm like to make this one bigger. There we go. Sweet. So now that definitely adds more stuff to it. So we're gonna slash clear the glass. And I think I'm gonna add some of these like blocks and make them kind of fly. I think I'm gonna add moss and dirt and stuff. So we're gonna do that. Or actually, no. We're gonna make the clouds because I think we definitely need these clouds to be done. That's also very important. So we're gonna do a lot of these clouds. There we go. So that definitely, it's gonna have a layer. I'm gonna put glass layers on it. I need to get better at chit-chatting. I'm not chit-chatting at all. But those are gonna have some glass layers on it. That's what I'm thinking. I can actually grab the glass out. There's a bunch of different glass. For these layers, kind of like up here, we're definitely gonna have darker shades of glass. Like this black colored glass. Yeah, glass is definitely going to be my friend for this build. And then I can add some lighter shades too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey, that looks pretty good. And they're gonna be covering like the whole sky. It's just gonna be all of that. And I think on the rest of the clouds, there's not gonna be the concrete, just because I want the sun to kind of show through. Just then you can see that there is a sun. Because like when you're looking in the sky and there's clouds, they're like really bright because the sun's like shining in them and kind of reflecting off of those like frozen water droplets. I think that's how it works. Or like the water droplets in the cloud. There we go. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do like a kind of like a ring little circle around this with the concrete and the wool, and then the rest are just gonna be the glass, like all the way around. And it might take a bit because I'm hand placing them because I don't want to try to mess with any of the world edit right now. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just gonna do this like all around. I think only this was a video rather than a YouTube live, and you guys would be lucky and I could just cut all of this out. But you guys are wanting to sit down and watch this. I think that's the high orange. Okay. There's a hole here. Just patch that. Anyways, is anyone else that's in the live chat? Is anyone else competing? Yeah, no, yeah. A lot of yes, a lot of no's, a lot of nothing, because no one's chatting. Kidding, I don't really care. It's fine. Y'all can be quiet, I know. I'm super famous. You're just so surprised to see me. Okay, maybe I should just be quiet. Okay, so I'm gonna add some more stuff. Whoops, there we go. Sweet. Did anyone like the new video that's out? So then I can place more carrots. Wait, that looks like really weird. It's like all perfect like that. Okay, I think that's fine. I fixed it a bit. I think I'm gonna make this a bit longer out. Oh, I'm getting quiet again. I'm not yapping. Oh gosh. Go out like so. And then we'll kind of connect it over through like so. Yeah. It's not a perfect circle, but it's not supposed to be perfect because it's clouds. So perfect. Okay, let me fill up all of this. Sweet, and then I think I'm gonna expand this out a bit. Sweet. Now it's really hard to see it, all the glass where I've placed it, so I'm gonna set it today. And then we are going to place all the glass. Yeah, this is actually really nice because it's nice and dark because the sun, I mean, I guess it is just sunset. But it's gonna be kind of blocked. It's gonna be blocking all the sun, which makes it perfect because usually when there's a tornado at night, or even if it's in day, from the storm clouds, like this, you're not going to be able to see through it. So this is perfect for what I'm going for. I'm going to do all of this. There we go. There we go. And then I'm gonna do some of that. Actually, it's kind of hard to see like where I should be placing all of this glass. I can't really see the glass so good. Looking from the ground, that looks really sweet. Yay, I'm so happy it's coming along. It's like perfect. Okay, we're gonna add some more glass panes. Oh, cyan. More color, I guess. Yep, we're gonna add some cyan to glass to give it some more color. Totally forgot about cyan. It's such a good color, too. There's not going to be so much cyan because I forgot about it. Sorry. But we can definitely, I think it look good kind of down here. Like kind of like so. Yes, it really does. Yeah, that definitely gives some more color. There we go. I'm definitely gonna place a bunch up here. That definitely would work good. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it by saying definitely, like 3 times. Okay. Yeah, no, that works out. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna add all these glass panels just to give it. I'm gonna spam it around. Really no bad spots for it. Just gonna make it more flowing, because it's not all perfectly cubed, you know? I'm just gonna kind of spam it around. I'm not spamming too much. Yes, I am definitely spamming a bit much. But there we go. Sweet. Let's clear all of that out. And now from like down below, it definitely looks like a tornado there. Which works perfect. Let's go. Let's go. I am so happy how it's turning out. I am so very happy. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water so I don't keep coughing. Okay. I am going to expand the grass. And the dirt too. And along kind of this little area. I'm just gonna kind of. I don't know how big I'm gonna be able to make all of this outwards. But the farther I can go, the better this is gonna look. And yes, I will make this not all. There we go. That's more different types of dirt. There we go. Definitely is coming along again. There we go. And I think the different types of dirt definitely makes it better. Just because then it shows that all of the dirt's can be kind of roomed up, kind of picked up, and tossed around. I think that makes it look a bit better. Okay, and now we're going to add some grass. Not too much, because of course it's tearing up a lot of the grass and ruining it. But then there's going to be moss, too. But once again, not too much, because this thing is tearing it up and ruining it. Kind of like so. So it's not too much, but there's not too little. And that's making me a little annoyed. Sweet. There we go. And now we're just going to expand that a couple blocks. But not too much. I don't know how many blocks I'm going to do. Let's just, whoopsies. Let's just take my dirt and we're just going to kind of expand it. I want to, maybe we could add some more hills around here. Whole bunch of different kind of stuff. Okay. And I don't know how far this should be dirt and ruined grass. I don't know, but either way, it wouldn't really matter. I could just say it's a EF1 or a EF5, depending on how natural it be. I mean, I guess an EF5 would make this way bigger, so it's not really EF5. I don't know. Okay. Then we're gonna kind of make this not as textured, or more textured. Sorry. Perfect. Once again, I need to start yapping more. I'm kind of just like logged in. I'm not even saying anything. Anyone join this, hopefully they don't click off. I'm locked in. I think there'll be a bit more dirt kind of out here. Just because I don't think the tornado can pick up stuff this far, but I do not really know. And add a bit more. I kind of like something, but it's still not fully good. There we go. It is definitely expanding. A lot more grass and dirt and coarse dirt and rooted dirt and moss has been going around. So that is really nice. Okay. I don't know how big I want to do this. I'm really questioning how big I want to do this. Because last time I was going to do huge, like a bigger town, but I never did. And I won, because, like, there's not going to be so many people competing. So, I think I might try to make it smaller, but I still want to incorporate some of the farms. So, I think I might do this out here, and then it starts getting hilly more. And I don't know how I want to film the video either, so we'll see. We'll definitely see. Still don't know how many people are competing. Could just be me and I'm just building all of this for nothing. Could have just submitted one little block and I would have won. But it's fine. This is fun. And it's on YouTube. So sweet. I'm like questioning how big. And we'll just see how much of a attention span I have to this video, to this world. That will decide it for me. Okay. Should I kind of expand it around a bit? I think that would be an interesting thing to do. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I don't know how it is. Do I want to go around? Maybe I could do on like the other side. There's a bunch of hills and stuff. Like it's really hilly. And the other side it's more flat than hilly. I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I might do that. So there's going to be a lot more hills on this side, and that side's going to be more flat. Okay, then I'll just keep expanding on this side. So let's keep doing that. Imagine I was building this all in survival mode. Oof. Could not. Little box, and we're just gonna keep going. And then here I'm gonna go up, be this little hill here. That one's definitely a lot taller than the others. Okay, it's definitely turning into like a little box. Okay. I think it's turning out pretty well. So let's just keep going and going and going. I honestly really want to make my next hardcore video, but I'm scared to edit. So I'm scared to do it, and no one watches. So please watch my videos, chat. Yeah. Free advertisement for myself. I think I'm losing my mind at the moment. I could be like entering into like actual build battle competitions that I could get actually paid for. Nope, I'm just gonna do my little Discord. Oh. Okay. There we go. It definitely seems kind of weird for it to be in this little bucket. I'm gonna do this. I think I'm cooking so far. I think I am. And then I think this is going to be the flatlands where all of the fun is going to get started. Yeah. It is definitely coming together very, very well. Definitely yes. And I'm very happy how it's going. I'm gonna stretch my legs a bit. Oh, do some stretches. Okay, I'm back. Okay, and I think this can look a bit better. I'm definitely just gonna mix it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I could just... oh gosh, I just need this. I think it's that tool. Yeah, okay. So pick this. Shoot. Wait. Let me get out of that. Pick from here to here. No, never mind. I'm just gonna do it like so. Okay, and then selection fill. I need block picker. Okay, we're gonna select that block. Wait, what? Let me just do a new gradient. And then one. That should be called a dirt. And then that just needs that. Confirm. And then do this gradients dirt use. Then for this, why is it randomized? What? No, it should be this. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me just delete it. Block pick that. Oh, there we go. No selection fill. There we go. Okay, how do I like deselect from this? Clear. Confirm. There we go. Now we got a big plot land of dirt. And now I need to get to work. Yay! Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a nice big barn over here. And there's going to be a bunch of wheat growing. There's be a bunch of wheat growing. There's to be a barn over here. So I'm gonna make that barn. Do slash clear, and I'm gonna get a bunch of wood. The pale. I'm gonna get just pale oak. I'm just gonna do pale, and I'm gonna get this. That should work really well, I think. And then I'm gonna get red. What's the best red object here? Terracotta, I think, will look good. If I did something like so. Yeah, sweet. And then I'm gonna put the entrance here. Actually, this is gonna be a big barn. Actually, I don't want it to be facing this way. Because that's kind of convenient how it's facing straight towards the tornado. I don't want it facing this way. So 3 up, 3 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 up, 3 up, and then fill this with red. Fill that in with the red. 1 more up. Actually, I'm gonna do like. That's how I want to do it. How does like a barn window type thing? I'm just gonna look up barns and I'm gonna take little. Just gonna. Okay, all of the barns I'm looking at does not seem like they have the style that I'm going for. All of the barns I'm looking at are just red, but I don't want them to just be mine just to be red. So I'm gonna make mine different than all the barns that I'm looking at. So I'm gonna go take, what is this? Pale. Yeah. This, actually, I'm just gonna switch this out. And then do like that. There we go. Sweet. And I'm just gonna switch this out too. I do want it to be facing down like so. And then like so. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and then we're gonna do the red goes up like so. And we're gonna kind of go up like this. I'm really picky and I want them all to be facing up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ah, sweet. Actually, I don't know, I might fix that later. It definitely is a goofy barn. You kind of need to trust in purpose. It looks like McDonald's. And then we need to do this. Yikes. Let me get some trapdoors to fix this up. Well, iron would look good, but you can't. Ooh. Ooh. For like a window here? I know, but that's like a really ugly window. I think I'm just gonna do this. Nope. That's bad too. Okay, maybe we'll just keep it like this. And then I'll just expand it. We'll just fix it later. Everything will come together at the end. And then just expand it down. And just build it up. Has like a nice little arch to it. And I'm not going, actually I could make a little inside. Because like for the video I could do like kind of walks out and then you see that. And I know I have 25 seconds of a video. That's the submissions. And I think, you know what, it can be facing this because it's kind of going down. Do this here. And actually I realize to go like that. Okay, I'll fix it. Now it's just gonna look. Wait, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's honestly really not that bad. Okay, let me take the pail at the stairs, and we're gonna place these stairs here, and see if that cooks. Yep, that cooks. That cooks. That's how it cooks. Oh, it cooks. What if I had to put stairs here too? No. No. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking. Okay, okay, but let me see if this cooks too. Yep, that cooks. That cooks. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Oh, okay. Now we just do the same thing on this side. Exact same thing. I feel like, honestly, I thought the barn was going to be way harder. But barns are kind of easier because they're so simple. They're just such a simple little thing to build. Like that. Oh wait, no, not like that. Like that. And perfect. See, just such a simple design, and it's just perfect. I love it. I wonder if I could just. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be I'm gonna figure out how I did that again. Oh, that's right. 3 up. So 3 up. Then 3 up. If we fill it in. So let me remove all of this. Fill it in like so. I'm just gonna kinda. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, then up like so. Then up like this. And assume up like that. Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, there we go. First try. Actually, I think it was. I don't know. That's up 4. Why is that 4? Is it supposed to be 4? It is. Okay, interesting. That's correct. Okay, and then we're gonna go like that. And this needs to go up. And that needs to go up. Yep. And then all of this needs to go back. Oh shoot, I forgot this part. Yay, I did it! Huh. And we're just gonna fill all this in. Yay! Okay, now we just gotta do this little top part. And that top part. And the barns are finished, I guess. See, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. But this part is going to be filled up with this wood. Because that's not the entrance. I should know that looks kind of bad. It's going to be filled up with the red. Should be no white showing in the inside. Shoot, I can't see anything. I'm going to mess this up. There we go. But I think, okay, I need lights bad. So whoops. I'm gonna take yellow to look good. I'm just gonna spam them. Okay, I don't know how I really want to do the inside. I mean, then again, I don't need the inside. But we'll see how I'm gonna do it. I could do the start of the video kind of like here, and it runs out, and then it sees the tornado. There we go. There we go. That definitely, it's not bad of the little inside of the barn design. And now we're gonna take some hay bales, and we're just gonna put a nice little pile of hay. it. I don't know why. This, like, I love it. It turned out so much better than I expected. Okay, now we're adding barrels. Add some barrels. Just to give it some more character. Oops. I don't know what else. Oh, composters. Some composters. And let me just go to the tool area and see if there's anything else. I don't know. Maybe like a jukebox. Oops. Make some music there. Yeah. That might be all I can kind of cram into this area. But yeah, I think this is a great start. I think it's a great start. We got a little tornado happening, and then we got the barn, which is, I think, will be the start of the video, and you're running out, and then you'll just see the big tornado. And then we need to add all of the wheat and stuff, but this is a good start for stream 1. I don't know if I'll stream. Last time I think I only did 1 stream or 2. I don't know. I think I'll do a second stream for this week. But I'm definitely do a lot of off live work too. Just because I really have to get a lot of this done, and I don't have the sanity to sit in a live stream talking to really no one. So no one shows up, but that's okay. So I'm probably just gonna watch YouTube and do a lot of this off camera. Yay! Yay! Okay, bye. Bye.